Hi everyone, welcome back on my channel. My name is Charlotte and I apologize if I look a little bit tired. I just got off work and I really wanted to film this video before the sun went down. So actually I bumped into an article on the Taipei Times, and that article was pretty shocking to me as a Belgian because the title is Virus Outbreak, Belgian suspected of local infection. When I saw that, I was really shocked because I think many Taiwanese people barely even know where Belgium is in the world. They have never heard about Belgium probably. And now the first time we come in the Taiwanese news, it's about this. So yeah, I'm really nervous to read the article. I didn't read it yet because I thought it might be interesting to read it together. But I've been thinking about this title whole day. When I saw it this morning, it was trending on Taipei Times. I think it was like number 1 or 2 in trending. So let's go ahead and read the article together. So once more, the title is Virus Outbreak, Belgian suspected of local infection. This appeared in the Taipei Times and was written by Hui-chin and Yuan-ting, staff reporters with CNA. So, the undertitle says that the man, apparently it's a man, it's not a woman, and it's not me if you were wondering. I'm still in Belgium, I didn't come back to Taiwan with coronavirus. But the subtitle is saying, the man arrived in Taiwan in May and was quarantined for 2 weeks. Chen Shih-Chung said, adding that he might be infected a long time ago. Oh, okay, so maybe he's not contagious then, but... Okay, I'm just gonna read because I still don't get it. The government is considering tightening mask-wearing rules again in light of a potential domestic COVID-19 infection, Minister of Health and Welfare Chen Shih-Chung said yesterday. The Central Epidemic Command Center, CECC, confirmed 7 new COVID-19 cases, 6 of which are imported. So it's not people in Taiwan who infect each other, but it's more people coming from abroad. Yeah, that makes sense. The other case, other than those 6 cases, involves a Belgian engineer who entered Taiwan on May 3rd and remained in quarantine until May 17th, said Chen, who heads the CECC. Okay, that's already good to hear that this person went into quarantine. I was afraid to hear something about a Belgian person not following the rules in Taiwan or something like that, but I'm happy at least this person did the quarantine. Let's go ahead. Although the source of infection has yet to be identified, the case could end the nation's record of not having any domestic cases in the previous 110 days. No! I really hope this is not the case. I really hope there will be no new cases in Taiwan. But it seems that they're not so sure in the article. I thought it was maybe confirmed, but this looks to me like it's not very sure if he's infected or not. The Belgian, in his 20s, is a technician working on an offshore wind project in Changhua County. He underwent COVID-19 testing to be able to return to his native country, Chen said. Okay, that's interesting. When I first heard the title, I was expecting this to be about some Belgian tourist going to Taiwan and maybe not following the rules, but apparently this is somebody who really works in Taiwan. Yeah, interesting. The man tested positive in 2 polymerase chain reactions tests with cycle threshold values of 34 and 33, which Chen described as a weak positive. Wait, weak positive? I wasn't even really aware that you could be weak or strongly positive. I just thought you had COVID or you didn't have it. Does that mean maybe the person was not very sick? I don't know. According to a US Federal Drug Administration fact sheet dated of June 12th, IgG antibodies generally start appearing about 7 to 10 days after infection and often indicate a past infection. Oh, okay, I get it. So maybe this person is not infected right now, but he has been infected before, I guess? Chen said the case had not yet been classified as an imported or domestic case because if the man's IgM is negative and IgG is positive, he might have been infected a long time ago. Oh, okay, I get it. So this man could as well have been infected and sick while he was in Europe, and then he was healed. He came to Taiwan and there they saw the antibodies, but maybe he wasn't really carrying COVID-19 anymore. I hope so. The Belgian has been put in an isolation ward in a hospital, and 89 people who had come into close contact with him are being monitored. Chen said, adding that 82 of them are under home quarantine, while the other 7 are required to monitor their own health. The Belgian had followed the rules, okay, that's good, and wore a mask on public transport, but had often gone outdoors, where he sometimes took his mask off, Chen said. I wonder what they mean with outdoors. If it's like outdoor hiking in the mountains, I guess that's probably okay. The chance that he infects someone is small, but if he means outdoors, like going to have fun in the city, then it's more of a problem. Since his movements are clear, the CECC does not plan to make them public, he said. 5 of the imported cases, men aged between 20 and 80, are from the Philippines. Yeah, I heard they also have many cases. While the others is from Guatemala, Chen said. The new cases raised the nation's total number of confirmed cases to 474. 382 imported and 55 domestic cases, as well as 36 cases from the Navy's Friendship Flotilla, and 1 case that needs further investigation. Okay, it's weird to say that that's nothing, because of course every single COVID-19 case is important, and yeah, that's really a horrible thing for the person who live it. But compared to the numbers that Belgium has for COVID-19, I can almost say that this number of Taiwan is nothing, you know. With the pandemic raging overseas, Chen reminded Taiwanese to keep their guard up and always wear a mask when they are indoors. For example, in theaters, karaoke bars, elevators, and study centers. To me, it's still even crazy that everything is open in Taiwan, because in Belgium, the whole entertainment industry hasn't really restarted. It's a whole problem here that people who work in that industry are really in trouble now economically. I think it's horrible because, you know, Belgium has a lot of music festivals and events in summer, and there's so many people working in that industry. Even the people that are needed to set up stages, work backstage, it's such a huge amount of people, and they are all without a job right now, so it's very dramatic in Belgium. He also urged people to wash their hands frequently and practice social distancing, obviously. The government would maintain strict border controls, he said, adding that the nation is still safe from the risk of community outbreaks. If 80% of people often wear masks, the nation would be very safe. If only 70% of people did, there could be a problem, but right now the rate is under 30%, he said, reiterating the importance of wearing masks indoor. I guess just like everywhere in Taiwan, some people are also getting tired of always distancing, washing hands, and some people are forgetting how serious the COVID-19 is. But Taiwan is still, from my Belgium perspective, doing so great when it comes to COVID-19. Here in Belgium, I don't know, on TV, they stay pretty optimistic about it. They're like, yeah, we're handling it well. We have many cases, but we count differently than other countries. I heard, for example, that in some other country, I wonder if it was Germany maybe, they don't really count old people dying in old people homes, in retirement homes. But here in Belgium, if an old person dies in a retirement home, and they're not sure if it was COVID-19 or not, they will assume that he had COVID-19. So I guess, you know, every country has their own rules about everything and own ways to count the people affected by COVID-19. So that could be a reason why Belgium's numbers are really high compared to our neighboring countries. Or maybe we're really just doing horribly. But I was surprised. Every time I went into a city in Belgium, I found that people really wear the masks everywhere. Like, even outside, walking on the streets, people are wearing masks, so I'm pretty impressed. I never thought that was possible in a country like Belgium. And then when I went just over the border to the Netherlands, there I was suddenly a little bit shocked to see that nobody was wearing a mask, even people who were making my food. Like in Belgium, since many months, people serving food and making food, they will wear masks. But in the Netherlands, the regulations are not strict at all. But then again, Belgium has more cases than the Netherlands, so I really don't know what's going wrong here. Maybe it's just the counting or something else, but anyway. I really hope this COVID-19 crisis will end rather sooner than later. I feel like the whole planet is getting tired of it. People don't really want to make the effort anymore. People are suffering so much economically, like businesses are closing, restaurants are closing. It's really horrible to see the impacts that this very long-lasting COVID-19 has had on the whole society. So I hope we can all get through this as fast as possible. And about the article, it seems like not everything is so clear, like what exactly happened with this Belgian person. But if anyone knows anything more, feel free to let me know in the comments down below, because I'm very curious to know more about this case, and I'll keep looking out if there's new articles coming out about this. But if you stayed until the end, that's pretty impressive. I have to say, not many people stay that long, so thank you so much for watching and paying attention. Today's code words will be, let's say, dress. I usually don't wear dresses, but look at this. I made an effort today for all you guys. So let's say that the code word of today is white dress. If you say white dress in the comments down below, I know you watched until the end. Thank you so much. Stay safe, everyone, and I hope to see you very soon in the next video. Bye bye!